Okay. Hi, hello to anyone that happens to be here. Right. Okay, I had it turned off. Chats. Okay. Should be good, and hopefully the game, or not game, hopefully this doesn't crash. It's getting really sketchy. I don't know what the fuck to fix it. So anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna try to keep it, hopefully, hopefully under an hour. We'll see. Also, I'm excited to know that Fawn's route seems to be coming closer, so hopefully that, I'm at least gonna finish this game with at least some of Fawn's voice lines again. Hopefully. Because I think I'm probably gonna not stream next week. Or at least not stream this game next week. Probably. Just so I could at least hold out just a little bit longer. So anyways, yeah. So where were we? When I opened my eyes, the first thing I saw was one string face. Flash brushed against the skin and dark, alluring. It just slowly rose and fell, touched by the sunlight that drifted in from the window. So they slept together. Or at least cuddled. Without realizing it, I reached down and started to stroke his face. I love. The fact that he was by my side was nothing short of a miracle. He'd done a single thing differently. Perhaps we'd never met in the first place. Yeah, probably if I fucked up somewhere with my choices. But hopefully I don't think this game is that kind of visual novel where every little choice has to be the route, so hopefully but we had and now we had and now in each other. That's something that we were missing. To be with him forever. As long as I live. There has to be some way I could show that to him. I could prove it. A way that even if I wasn't by his side to tell him, you know, we're together in spirit. I racked my brain thinking of things I could do to show Fawn how much he meant to me. It's a custom matter, right? Marriage? Like getting married? Definitely saw a necklace on Ash. Would that work? A beautiful gem in the middle. If I'm going to find something like that anywhere, and surely around here. Or I was thinking marriageable things. Yeah, I'm thinking it. My button. Oh my god, I think it's breaking. As far as thinking of marriageable times right now, given we're trying to save the world, I don't think marriage is like a good time right now to think about. I'll let this fun, I promise. We could just get— No, kiss the boy. Leaned forward and left a soft kiss on his lips. Eyes fluttered open. Good morning, Rain. You're awake early. Morning, did you sleep well? I don't think I could have kept my eyes open for even one moment, thanks to you. I could almost hear the gears turning in my head before it hit me. Last night. Really was tiring. Me too. Gods. Just thinking about it makes me tired. Oh, fun, so I'd like to do that again sometime. Me too. Should we go find the others? On non-responsive, we both stood and dressed our clothes. Strewn about the room, running in every direction to my embarrassment. Oh. Oh, they were just sleep. They were sleeping together. Why didn't I get to see any of it? I wasn't aware of this. From the window, looked out. Oh wait, unless maybe? Because I believe each of the routes, whenever they finally released the full voices, I believe they added CG, or extra CG. Maybe this will be one of them. Hopefully. Maybe. Also, I'm just waking up, so maybe I'm just misunderstanding all this right now. I've not done anything but start streaming, so I opened the window and looked out. Now that it was daytime, the village finally looked out alive. They don't look like gods, though. They just seem like normal people. drifted back to Liaison's sign, and my gut felt heavy. I wasted my time away here. They were who knows where, having who knows what done to them. Now, there's nothing else I could do to get Elliot's help. That requires me being here. Come back for you two soon, I promise. Closed the window again, and Fawn and I left the room. As we walked through the street, I could feel eyes tracking our every move. Someone was watching us, unsure why we were there. I don't blame them. We must be the only humans to ever walk openly through here. To them, we were nothing but a threat. I'm really curious how exactly people differentiate gods from other humans. Given you fucks aren't any different, why judge? I tried to smile to calm their nerves, but they avoided my gaze. We hurried along and finally spotted Varys. They were a short distance away. Stood next to each other, but we were both looking off in different directions. Completely silent.
Morning.
Morning, Fawn. Did you sleep well?
Yes, I slept well. Something interesting happened last night, though.
Oh, do tell. Sam's eyebrows twitched and he turned away even further.
I caught up with Elliot. We had a talk about his assistance, but he's adamant that he can't help.
However,
I still believe we can convince him. I just don't know what words to say.
I better not to be picking choices. Gonna fuck up. We pondered the issue, both Caspian and Emil joined us.
Are we just to leave then?
Well, that depends. Do you have some sort of super duper magical powers you could pull out of your ass to stop Lucius?
Then what do you suggest? They refuse to help us. There's nothing more to be done.
I don't want to leave yet. There's still more I want to learn from Elliot.
We can't leave. There has to be some way.
Just then I saw a glimpse of black and red hair in the distance. Sylvia.
Wait here for a sec.
Oh. Where's the game? Left the others behind, chased after her. It was all of that, of course, but didn't stop walking. Oh yeah, she saw all of that.
What is it?
I just wanted to thank you for everything you did for Morwen. For us too.
I just did as I was told. I don't need your thanks.
Well, I'm giving it to you anyway.
You really want to ask about Elliot, don't you?
Is it that obvious?
Look, he's not unsympathetic to your cause. It's the exact opposite, actually. He cares too much. He wants to help you, but he won't risk everything that we stand for either.
Do you really think there's no way to convince him?
Maybe, but you'd be the first person to ever sway his mind. If you intend to petition his aid again, you'll have to wait until nightfall.
Why?
It's the cost of his mortal body. He can't walk in the sunlight or he'll burn badly.
Huh?
Just like Varys not being able to see.
That's probably the worst type of side effects being human.
That's right. We all give up a little part of ourselves in exchange for our bodies.
So I see. So her sacrifice was her right arm. Oh, then wait. So then what was her name? I want to say Mother. But it's not really Mother. What's her name? Oh, it is more. Okay. What was her sacrifice then?
Okay, I'll tell the others. We'll wait around until tonight.
Thought her face showed the hint of a smile, but it was gone before I could work out if it was just my imagination or not. She waved me off and continued on her way. What'd you two talk about?
She thinks we might still have a chance. We'll stay around until later tonight and ask Elliot again. Sound good? I'll meet up with her again later.
Until then, it might be a good idea to split up and investigate around town. This may be the only chance you ever have to walk amongst these people. so I'd use it wisely.
and I will go together, then try to keep out of trouble.
Ilron? Hello, Ilron.
Huh? Yeah. We can go together.
Neil and Caspian glance at each other, neither of them speaking up.
Oh, Emil. Might as well go with Caspian, right?
I suppose I have little choice.
Hopefully they make up.
Then we'll meet back here later, close to nightfall. Be careful, everyone.
A few months later, and Fawn and I were standing alone. Really is beautiful up here, isn't it? To think a place like this could actually exist, that would go from someone who'd never left home in 18 years to a town full of gods hidden in the mountains. Can't believe it either. Fawn held out his hand and I gladly took it as we walked together through. No, walking through the town didn't take long at all, since it consisted mainly of small houses. Everywhere we went, we were avoided. It wasn't like the ball and sit. Like the ball and sit camp, where we were being looked down upon. It was more like they were scared. Glad they found a place where they could be free, but don't you think it's a little sad? Sad that they've been through so much that they're terrified of us. I want to ask you something, by the way. Smiled at me knowingly. Wants to know what I was doing last night? I am a little curious. Don't really know where the confidence came from. I just knew I want to talk to Elliot. I don't know if my words reach him, but either way, I feel better about myself after talking to him. It's like that. Well, I don't want to pry anymore. He's allowed to have his secrets. Understand. Glad you could get the chance to talk. Wait a sec. Oh, God, my voice. God, my throat's messed up right now. Is my voice being fucked up? Okay, so wait a second. Rain, look. Suddenly Fawn's voice became a whisper. He pointed down to the snow. The color was like snow, but the texture was slightly different. No bunnies? Hand left mine and he approached the massive wild white bunnies. Looked up at him inquisitively, but he no moved to hop away. Fawn dropped down to the snow slowly, sitting with his legs crossed. Suddenly a bunny wandered over to him. Oh, there, aren't you just beautiful? Oh my god. I want to get fucking Snow White here. You remind me of the bunnies back home, but much whiter. They're not scared of you? Animals are the only ones that ever have not been scared of me. I'm not scared of you. Let's say about you then. Hey, I'm joking. Come down and sit with me. I want to scare them away though. I had the snow next to him and I quietly crept forward before kneeling down beside him. Slowly at first, the other bunnies made their way over, piling up on Fawn, left and petted them completely in his element. By chance, but will I find a stone? Is it okay if I go stretch my legs for a bit? I'll come with you. No, I mean, I might not get the chance to play with animals for a while, so why don't you stay here for a bit? I'll be back quickly. Are you sure it's alright? Yeah, enjoy. Standing from my place in the snow, I brushed myself off and got out of Fawn's sight. Morwen! Enjoy the morning air? Morwen, I need your help. Oh? I'm looking for a gift for Fawn, a stone. Put in a necklace, but I don't know where to look. Necklace? Oh, Rain, what a wonderful idea. I think I know just the place. Up the mountain, there's a waterfall created by a natural hot spring. Out of it, you could find some natural gems. Sounds perfect. Our sweet boy Rain, I'm sure he'll say yes. She already knows. She waved me off, and I quickly made my way back to Fawn. Went to a waterfall, then I want to take Fawn with me. have to be sneaky and find my present. Feel like we're gonna give it away. Fawn? In the time I was gone, Fawn became completely enveloped in white fur. Part of me worried they'd all cured away, but out of nowhere, a lump of snow fell from the treetops and they scattered in every direction. Extended a hand to him and he easily took it. Ran to Morin and she told me that there's a waterfall nearby. I've never seen one before, so I thought we could go take a look. His face lit up, just like it always did when something excited him. He grasped my hand even tighter in excitement. I'd love to go. So I imagine this is how we're going to spend the day, just checking the waterfall. And hopefully sneaking a snoon. I'm curious how we're going to get the necklace part, though, or what we're going to make it with. Everyone else gone, silence set in between Elran and Varys. Neither of them spoke up, sure about how to address what happened the night before. For a second, ignoring the elephant in the room just added to Elran's heartache.
There doesn't seem to be much around town, but shall we take a look?
I think that would probably be best.
Nice place, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty cold, though.
God, that's so awkward. To absent-mindedly stroll through the small village, some people looked at Varys in curiosity, but no one dared approach when they saw the human he was walking with. Before they knew it, they'd erased seeing the whole village. Stopped at the entryway, thinking of what to do.
How about we search the surrounding area? Even if we don't learn anything useful, this might be your only chance to walk in the mountains.
Might as well. We're not going to get much out of these villagers. They're looking at me as if I'm diseased. Which, I should point out, I'm not.
They're just scared.
If anyone should be scared, it's me. Maybe one of those gods will decide to gobble me up. Who knows?
You know I wouldn't let that happen.
Wouldn't mind if it was you.
You won't always be around to keep an eye out for me.
The village faded into the distance as they walked the mountain paths. They were rough and unsteady, all regularly used, but something about that made it more charming. Caves and chasms dotted the mountainside. Two ever curious couldn't help but to explore every nook and cranny. It hurts. Why would he bring it up? Is he ashamed? Was it just a pity to make me feel better?
Ilron?
That kiss.
I was just going to ask you. The air feels wet. Is there hot springs here?
Yeah. Amazing.
Hot springs? Now you got me very curious. What's gonna happen? Green-haired man tugged at the loose strand of hair, playing with it absent-mindedly.
I'm sorry. It was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that to you. It was unfair of me.
Don't say that. Anything but that.
Excuse me?
The worst thing you could possibly say right now is that you're sorry for something I've been wanting for years.
It was a lapse in judgment, Ilron. It couldn't ever... It wouldn't work.
If you've lapsed once, then surely one more time isn't that big of a deal.
His eyes wandered down to Varys' lips.
Think of it as a goodbye kiss.
At some point, the two had gotten so close together that their faces were already nearly touching. Rand stroked Varys' cold cheek and smiled at his cheekiness returning.
I'm not that bad of a kisser, am I?
Oh my god, even at this moment, we're still being smug and cheeky. Varys stood up on the tips of his toes and left a single kiss on Elrond's lips. It was enough. It would never be enough. All Elrond could have with the love of his life, less in judgment, and so be it. He was going to leave, then let there be another memory made first. Elrond pulled Varys in close and their lips found each other. Again, this time much more frenzied. passion longing from 7 years of wishful peeing finally came to light. Varys laid his hands, and Elrond could feel a warmth spread throughout his entire body. He picked up and almost felt like it burst out of his chest. This is my only chance. I have to tell him. His fingers became tangled up in the peach-colored messy hair. Varys let out an audible gasp when he pulled lightly.
Elrond.
I moved away from his lips, gently planted kisses down Varys' neck. In every spot he touched was freezing cold.
Are you cold?
Perhaps a little.
He had breath. Elrond's eyes gazed sideways at the hot water at the springs, falling back to Varys. I gotta get a safer scene of these two, even though it's just not Fonzra. I mean, I don't mind, but from what I've noticed, stream mode really doesn't do much. I don't know how Twitch is fine with getting away with just somewhat heavy pixelated stuff. So, see where it's going, or it's messing around with me.
How about a dip?
Single movement, Elrond unwound the scarf from his place of Varys' neck, threw it aside, and then clumps of rocks discarded. Goosebumps ran over his skin as Varys fell down his body. It was well toned, that was obvious, but touching him was something else. Elrond's hands made short work of Buckles holding. I'm very confused. Should I? I'm so lost. I need to. Oh god.
I don't think this is a good idea, Elrond. Really.
I'm ready if I need to like back out right now.
Sometimes the bad decisions are the best ones. I mean, look at my life. Go on, get in first. I'll join you in a moment.
Then his cloak fell to the ground. It's seen it more times than you can count. I used to be fully dental human, but it feels so different now. Maybe all it's just gonna be just a CG of them in the hot springs. Maybe that'll be it, which I'm pretty sure is absolutely fine to show. And I turned away. Sorry, flare up. Come on, Elrond. I'll look aside for nothing. Calm down. Something felt like it. And turning to Elrond, just behind him was the person he loved, being naked and waiting for him. Even though you've seen him plenty of times nude, given he doesn't wear much. Do we? Okay, we do. Okay, we do. But not much is being shown. Okay. Or actually, I don't. Hold on. Because I don't know if it's gonna show more, so give me a moment. I know it's supposed to be fine showing it all, supposedly, because not safe for being able, but or not safe for being able. Sure, being Okay, besides my small interruption, I don't want to get in trouble. I already had enough trouble with Camp Buddy, so I'm just trying to be as safe as possible. Okay, yeah. Probably was right that I backed out, cause yeah, it it was gonna show more, which I explain more. Not safe work. I didn't. I thought the only CG not safe for stuff was gonna only involve the main three character choice, not getting a side character choice. It's not really. I don't even know how to explain it. Okay, we're back. Totally nothing schmutty going on. Had to completely skip through that, so I'm gonna come back to that later on my own time. So, yeah. If anyone's gonna complain about, hey, why didn't you show? Yeah, and I don't want to get in trouble. I already had enough trouble with Camp Buddy playthrough. Thought certain stuff was fine, but I had to go as safely as possible from now on with these kind of visual novels. I'm just glad majority of this is at least streamable, at the very least. But what was the achievement I got? This Aileron and Varus' love. Ah, okay. Okay, so come on, let's go find it. Leaving behind the bunnies, Long glanced back in their direction, longing for gripping my hand again with a smile. Quickly backtracked and followed along the path Morin told to search for. Now the village and along unbeaten track walked through the wilderness, amazed at just how beautiful it was. Do you hear that? That rushing water was getting closer and closer. Our steps sped up in excitement. Came out of a rushing waterfall, tranquil yet powerful. The forest around here was quite apart from the roar of the water. Everything felt very still, as if the moment belonged to us alone. That's beautiful, a lot noisier than I expected it to. Only we're warm enough to go for a dip. I mean, I assumed this was the hot springs and we're gonna interrupt some schmexing that we just went past. Oh, why is it steamy looking? Well, maybe it is. Or says the water is coming from a hot spring somewhere above. Oh, okay, actually, never mind. Maybe you are gonna, or we're gonna get more smexing that I'm just gonna have to end cutting off again, and this is gonna be a weird, weird, transition. Oh my god, my dog. Leo. Again, I'm sure plenty people want to smack, but I can't show it. Quiet, dog, please. Where was I? Blink of surprise, Fawn dipped a few fingers in. Thought, should we swim then? I wonder if there's anything that bites. I think if you don't plan to bite me, then it should be safe. Rain? Yeah. For some reason, even though we'd seen each other naked quite a few times now, turning down in broad daylight was slightly embarrassing. I didn't seem affected though, quickly shrinking down to nothing and sinking down to the hot water. Are you coming? It's so warm. Just give me a second. Are you embarrassed? Oh my god. I don't even know how loud my dog is catching the mic. It's well aware that he's being caught in it. Rain, racy naked. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Quickly stripping down, stepped into the hot water and sunk down to spawn. Oh, it really is nice. This is where I could so this is where I could find something to spawn. Felt around the bottom of the hot pool, searching for the gems more instead I'd be able to find. What are you doing? Huh? Oh, just think what it feels like. We are being too obvious. He laughs, standing up from a spot beside me before sitting himself down in my lap. What are you doing? Sitting. On me? It's alright? Oh my god, Fawn, I love you. You're adorable. Of course it is. Good. Face found neck on my neck and his arm fell loosely over my shoulders. Out against me, relaxing his body into mine. That's nice. I shifted in my place. Pressure of his body and mine. A little too much to deal with. Stop wiggling so much. I can't help it, you're... Face left red as he realized what he was doing. He was... Okay, so he's being completely innocent there, not realizing it. I don't mind. We're low out in the open. No one would come at her, right? Well, I mean, there's two others somewhere, I imagine somewhere nearby. Excuse me? This is thinking, blinked instantly, placing a leg on either side of me, while straddling me in the water. No matter what Elliot says tonight, we'll have to leave once we get back to Sid Cam. That same innocent look on his face, his half-hard length pressing. If I don't admit it, there's a chance we might not survive. Might be our last chance to... But what if someone else comes? I'm sure they'll be scared away by the sounds. That's what you're expecting? Okay. And the music tells me everything of what's gonna occur. Again, let's play it last time. Again, I don't want to get in trouble. I know stream mode might be enabled, but I want to get, or again, I've had no trouble uploading Camp Buddy playthrough. So, I'll be back again. Was expecting two schmutziker at the same time. Okay, hold on. Oh, I just realized I'm gonna need to. I probably have because I'm just gonna quickly skip through. Also, had a little interruption. Oh my god. Interesting choice in schmuttiness. Oh, okay. I think we're good. So I was gonna keep this under an hour and just having interruptions. Both schmut interruptions and real shit going on right now in the background. So anyway. Okay. So maybe we'll get to like an hour and a half, maybe. Hopefully stream doesn't fucking die. What's the game? Okay, so we're gonna get another schmex between Emil and Caspian as schmex episode. Is that what this episode is? Just schmex with everyone. Minus Severe Morrowind, because this is a BL game. How long are they gonna be? We have to wait until nightfall. I'm even gonna say to them. As they stay in silence, both had a lot they wanted to say. Neither had the guts to say them, even though both dreamed of a situation like this. Now that it was real, they both hesitated. Eventually surrounded by an awkward tension, Caspian pointed down the road.
Shall we, take a walk?
If that's what you want.
The distance between the two of them was much more than a physical issue. Both had mistakes and both had been stubborn. But neither had forgotten. A sigh, Caspian kicked at the dirt beneath his feet.
What have I gotten myself into? Gods and speakers, a son I thought long dead. Even you're here. I thought all of this was long behind me, but it's all been thrown back in my face. I suppose I should have expected something like this to happen eventually. The past really hates staying in the past, doesn't it? Sorry, I'm rambling.
Yes, you are.
Maybe ask about it, dude. Without trying to get any words out of Emil's mouth. It was like so shut up in his own head that when he actually responded, Caspian couldn't help but feel excited.
I guess I left my wish for adventure in the past, at least. This is all more than I ever asked for.
You were the one that was obsessed. Isn't this right up your alley?
I wasn't obsessed. I was just bored.
Obsessed.
Bored and obsessed. Maybe.
Bored, but come on, you don't think all of this is crazy?
Obsessed, and yes, it's crazy.
Emil let out a quiet sigh. Suddenly stopping in his tracks, Caspian turned back over his shoulder. For a split second, he swore he saw the young man Emil used to be. Smiled. Could he not?
Watch out!
Huh? Oh no, where something suddenly came flying through the air towards Emil. A second thought, Caspian leapt in front of Emil, pushing him out of the way of the incoming projectile. That moron's voice? The force was too much though, and they both fell to the ground with a thud. Unquestioned fell beside them. Small ball? Are we making up now?
Phew, that was a close one.
Yes, because I would have simply died if a ball hit me. What would you have done if it was something dangerous?
The same thing.
Neil frowned as if that answer unsettled him for some unknown reason. His face was becoming redder and redder by the second. Caspian finally noticed their predicament. Over the top of his old lover, eyes closer than they had been in nearly 20 years. He helped but gaze at him as if no time had passed at all. One was Emil he had grown up with. Emil he had fallen in love with.
Stand up already.
What's wrong, young master speaker? Worried about a little bit of dirt?
Oh my god, he really is. Rain's dad. Before Caspian had any chance to react, Emil's arms wrapped around him, pulled him in close, both there for a moment before hugging him in return. And grasped at Emil tightly, much taller, broader, than he remembered, yet still Emil. The voice that came out of Emil was hard to distinguish, somewhere between a laugh and a cry. Emotion didn't know how to deal with a situation like that.
Look at me. I'm not young anymore. You know I hate it when you call me that.
You might have grown a little, but you're not so different after all. You'll always be a young master speaker in my heart.
God. Always like trying to flirt is everything very goddamn similar to Rain with his flirtatious towards Vaughn. Oh my god.
You're as much of a flirt as you were back then.
Maybe that's the only thing that stayed the same then. I'm no leader, no prince. Not anymore.
Maybe I'm still enough for you? Without wishing for too much?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for doubting you and not taking your side when you were always on mine. I was wrong. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry for abandoning you and blaming you for everything when it was my fault.
Caspian tried to shake his head, but he was being hugged so tightly to Emil that he could barely move.
No, I was wrong too. If I'd only made an effort to see it from your point of view, we would have been able to work it out. I know it. Maybe we could start over. Just one more go at getting along. Like we used to.
Please don't
If
let her
you'd
gonna
have
kiss.
me.
Please tell me there's gonna be a kiss.
Did we really get along back then?
Those days are my fondest memories, Emil. Because of you.
His arms tied and Emil buried his face in... His arms tied and Emil buried his face into Caspian's shoulder.
Tell me, how is Arala?
Ooh?
I heard from Rain that she runs an orphanage now.
Oh, that lady. Did we ever have... I don't remember her name actually ever being said.
I haven't seen her since she was fired. I was too ashamed to face her.
She was fired?
I always wished
Huh.
I could have at least said goodbye and that I was sorry.
Me too.
Perhaps, if we both survive this, we can go see her together. Are you going to let me go now?
Just a little longer.
A little longer. Could it last forever, maybe? Oh, I can't. Wait. I'm pressing the wrong button. Wait, so what was that exactly? See Emil and Caspian make up. Okay, so wait. Hold on. Wait, is there other possibilities that could play out? Oh, we're gonna see this one soon. Okay. We got... Was it 3 achievements? Or was it just 2? I'm blanked out. There's been a lot of smacks. My mind's fog right now. The sun was finally starting to set on the hidden village, and Fawn and I made our way back in town. Body felt tired, exhausted even. All the hard work searching with Fawn. The hard work, eh? Can't really say what it was by just really searching with them. A little bit of guilt crept into my mind at the thought of everyone else working hard. If Ray knew, I don't think everyone quite worked all that hard. Kind of worked hard on other things. In other technical terms, it's only Emil and Caspian that worked on something not quite the same. as everyone else. Anyways. We were walking in the streets when we saw Gatsby and Emil up ahead.
Hey, Emil. Now's your chance.
Oh, he's gonna say sorry, Terrain? Gatsby nudged Emil, who looked in my direction shyly.
Do you have some spare time?
Me?
Do I seem like I'm speaking to anyone else?
No. I'm just a little surprised that you'd want to talk to me. Will you be okay here for a minute?
Take your time. Being fond gasping behind, Emil dragged me off into a quiet corner and stared me down. Am I in trouble? He still wants me dead after all? Silence continued onward until a quiet voice suddenly pierced there.
I apologize for my prior actions.
What?
Are you hard of hearing? I said I'm sorry. I took my anger out on you, and that was wrong. When I looked at you, I still felt the raw sense of betrayal that I thought I put behind me. But that's no excuse.
Actually apologizing to me?
I accept your apology then. How could I not if you're being sincere?
Out of jealousy and anger, I faked your judgment and stole away your chance at learning to become a speaker. But it's not too late.
Can I be honest with you?
Emil nodded and I stared at the ground long and hard.
I'm not sure I want to be a speaker.
You're lucky to have the privilege of choice. Either way, I don't intend to leave you stranded without any knowledge. I'll teach you, if you agree.
Oh, so he could still have the powers of the speaker, okay.
You really would?
I imagine that would actually really help with his healing ability.
But I have to tell you the truth. My abilities are difficult to manage, to say the least. They're unusual, amplified to a degree that makes them nearly uncontrollable. Yours, though, I believe are manageable.
I still can't control
What
it
is
at
your
all.
ability, though?
What are your abilities anyway?
Oh, thank you. Thank you for letting us know now. Put out his hand and I peered in close and I couldn't see anything.
Look closer.
So I watched the space above his hand waiting for something miraculous showy to appear. I noticed a slight haze over his palm and over the air around it.
Illusions, hallucinogens. Changing one's perception of reality, distorting the line between what's real and what's imaginary.
Oh, so that explains why no one, because I remember Fawn mentioning he tried to go in the direction of Relic Vela, but something changed the direction it go away. So was him keeping it safe this whole time.
That's amazing. How does it work?
How amazing it would be if I could tell you, Rain. All I know is it affects the air around me. If you breathe it in, then the hallucinations will affect your mind. Is it useful? Perhaps, if I could master it.
So, what can your hallucinations do?
I can cloak myself and remain hidden, or hide objects in plain sight. It creates an air around me that can influence people's views.
And all I can do is hurt myself.
Mel shook his head, smiling slightly at the same time.
You've got a powerful gift that can be used for good. I'm almost certain there's more to it than you don't understand.
Between Emil's layers of clothes, he pulled out a small pocket knife, raised it to the tip of his finger, and pricked it.
Try to heal it.
Attentively, reached out towards him. When I touched his hand, nothing happened.
It's no good. I'll never be able to control it.
There must be some common link between the times it's activated. Think hard.
Because it was some sort of... So it wasn't like his... It's just his good intention of what he wanted to do. Or his concern? On that one time, and with Eleanor, neither time I expected to do it.
I think it's always been when I've wanted to help someone, but didn't know what to do. It's never worked when I've wanted it to.
A strong emotional response, and an inner desire to help. To take someone's pain away. Then, close your eyes and picture those moments again. Think of the one you truly love, writhing in pain. Reach out towards them, but don't try to heal. Try to comfort.
In my mind, I saw Fawn. Small, vulnerable, and hurt. I reached out. Blazing light appeared between us, impenetrable.
It's no good. I can't.
Keep trying. Overcome your obstacles.
Pushed against that light with my hands, my arms, her body. At first, it didn't move an inch. No matter which way I pushed or pulled, it didn't budge.
Embrace it.
Embrace it? I stopped pushing. Something changed. Light that was once a hard wall, impossible to overcome, softened. I reached out. My hand went right through. Took a step forward and enveloped myself in that light. That moment, I finally opened my eyes. Even my finger was a bead of blood.
Your experience was similar to mine, I take it.
A wall. But
When you accepted it, it allowed you to pass. I was lucky to have someone to teach me that.
Lucius,
Once upon a time, I truly believed he was a good man. Even now in my mind, it's hard to imagine him any different. He was like a father to me.
who did you imagine?
Well,
Caspian?
what? No, that's
Oh,
not
you're
it.
blushing. I assume it's a yes. Yes. The answer is yes. Got it. It's Caspian. Even though I heard it from Caspian already, there was something about Emil's reaction that made me instantly flare too. So I imagine it's flaring for a different reason.
It's fine. Don't worry. Caspian, he already told me.
He told you? What did he say about me?
Oh, we gossiping now?
He said, he thought you were the one.
That stupid romantic man. I suppose we should be rejoining the others. It won't be long until darkness falls.
All right. And, thank you, Speaker.
I'm not worthy of that title. Come on, let's go.
I'm so happy they're all making up. Still very concerned about Elrond and Varys though. Feel like they're the only ones gonna have a downfall. We trace our steps back to where we left Caspian and Fawn behind. Find them sitting side by side, chatting happily. So you lived out in the forest alone? That's seriously impressive. Well, I don't know if it was that impressive. Built an entire treehouse alone. Still basically a child. I think now might be my only chance. Caspian? Can I talk to you for a minute? Face went from surprised to happy, and jumped from his place next to Fawn. If we were a giant dog whose owner just got home. Of course. Thinking away from Fawn and Emil, awkwardly scratched the back of his head and looked at Fawn. Found a quiet place to talk. You know how to make stuff, right? Oh, so he's gonna use the gem and then he's gonna have father make the necklace with the gem. Ah, I see. Wait, wasn't he just a woodworker? Well, in general, yeah. What kind of stuff? I have to give Vaughn a necklace. Not a gem, but I don't know how to do the rest. I didn't realize you two were that serious. No jeweler, but I think I could knock up something simple. Really? Yeah, really. Well, if we survive this, that is. Here, will you look after this for me? And if something happens to me, can you give it to Fawn in my place? You didn't trust this to me? Would, you're my father. Thought I saw his eyes well up, but he quickly blinked it away, a big smile covering his face. I won't let you down. Come on, let's go meet with the others. We trace our steps back to Emil and Fawn. They'll sit beside each other awkwardly. Varys approached from the other side, seeming in slightly brighter spirits.
You two are getting along again?
Don't be silly. We never fought in the first place.
Wasn't really fighting soon. I guess.
Right. Did anyone learn anything?
Nope. everybody having their own schmexy time except for two. We're just making up.
Yeah.
Did everyone just use the time to hang out?
What are you being so annoyed about? Did the same thing, Rain.
And we have no choice. All we can do is beg. Well, I might not be good at much, but begging I think I can manage.
We'll wait outside for Elliot. Come along.
Nevertheless, to my surprise, when I looked at the faces of companions, I could tell that they were shocked too. Up till now, they mostly followed behind quietly, never speaking up.
What's this? A welcoming party? Didn't I tell you to leave today?
We can't just leave. We need your help.
I've already told you.
We can't do this without you.
Please, Elliot, we're begging you. So much I want to learn from you. There's so many questions I want to ask you, but if you leave now, I'll never get the chance. I can't do this without you.
I know. You have reasons to doubt us. Trust me, even I doubt myself sometimes, but for once, I want to do something that will help people, that will save lives.
I can't put all these people at risk,
Please.
but I can bargain with my own life. That's all.
Please, we really need... Wait. You'll help us?
Alone. I couldn't ask these people to wage war. I know they would follow me, and it hurts.
In the shadows, another person approached the group. Come along, Sue. I wouldn't dare leave your fate to the heavens. Morin. Another person stepped out from behind her, sighed, exasperated, before locking eyes with me. Always jumping head first in trouble. Fine, I might as well tag along.
Will this be enough? I can't offer any more.
We will make it enough.
Oh god. Only got the help of 3 gods. Or I guess 4 because of Ferris, but I don't know if we can really count him because he's been with us.
Time is of the essence. Anything could have happened in Sidkam by now. Do you have a fast way to get there?
The 3 village gods nodded and talked amongst themselves for a moment.
I'll carry Morwen to the city on my back. Elliot, you go with the group.
We're leaving right now then?
We've already spent too long here.
With the poop of smoke, an eagle and a mouse sat where Severe and Morwen were just standing. Later, they were... Wait. Eagle and a mouse. Oh! So, I take it Severe turned herself into an eagle and more into a mouse? Because that's the only way that I could think of that makes sense of why she would carry Morwen, which was a weird thing. Followed Sue and raced out of the village. Night air was crisp as we ran through the snow, which was in places knee-deep. For long, Elliot followed the other gods and changed it into a form. Unexpecting, a huge white tiger bundled up his clothes and kept running. I felt tight and snuff-filled wind whipped against my face. I felt numb but ached at the same time. I almost felt as if it would burst out of my chest at any moment. Elliot was as swift as a bird, graceful, sprinting through the forest. His white fur at times even blended with the snow. His eyes, however, couldn't be hidden. The trip was much faster than last time. Injury didn't hold me back, and before long the gates of Sidkam were in view.
No guards.
If they're safely locked up in their homes, fine. But if they've been harmed...
Before I could turn around to notice, Elliot had regained his human form and was freshly dressed.
Let's enter.
Now we passed through the gilded gates. Okay, so yeah, I'll save because I think we're very much nearing the end, or it's probably still gonna be pretty lengthy. This way, every time I feel like we're getting close, so it's a bit longer. So yeah, I think we'll end here for now. Hopefully, so stream will still won't crash, and I'll get any more interruptions. I wasn't aware it was gonna be occurring. But the real life things happening, and muddy, yes. So anyways, yeah, so I'll bring up Instagram being on so hopefully you enjoyed in some weird way, and yeah, have a good day, night, or howdy, because they don't around the world. So yeah, I might stream next week, and if I do, it'll probably be something else, because I just want to delay what I can to have Fawn's voice line be finished up, because supposedly the update from I looked up, apparently Fawn's lines are done. We're just waiting on a few other voices to finish up, I guess. So, yeah. So anyways, hopefully next time I stream this, they'll be fully voiced. And I could finally be completely fine just watching everything play out. So, anyways, yeah. Okay, bye. My thing is broken, god damn it. Anyway, bye.